Hey guys, today I'm going to be checking out the colored UV resins from Daiso, which is a dollar store here in Japan. And previously I reviewed the colored UV resins from Sedia, which is a different dollar store, and I'll leave the link to that video down below. Here are the 7 colors that I have: clear blue, clear pink, clear sepia, white, milky blue, milky pink, and milky green. To start off with, I'm going to swatch these and we'll see how the colors look. When you open this up, you're gonna have to use the back end of the lid to open it. And make sure you're not squeezing the bottle when you do this, or UV resin will come out. Since there are only 4 grams in a tube, I'm just gonna do a very small dot. And I'm just gonna repeat those steps with all 6 of these. Here are all the colors, and as far as white goes, it's not very opaque, but it does have a white tint to it. I think the milky colors do look better than the clear colors, but the colors are showing up fairly well on the clear file. Here they are without the background. You can still kind of see what color they are. The blue, not so much, the clear blue, but the others you can still see. I went ahead and cured the resin, so it is totally cured now. And the last time I reviewed some Daiso UV resin, I said that there was a gummy residue on the top. I'm noticing that with this as well, but this layer can be easily removed with some acetone or nail polish remover, and I've also heard that alcohol works as well. I'm going to put it on a white background that makes it a little bit easier for you guys to see. As far as the colors, I'm really liking them, so I'm going to go ahead and try to make something with this, and we'll see how it looks in a finished piece. I'm going to use this ice cream cone bezel that I got at Pandora House. It was on sale for $1. I'm going to place it on some washi tape here. Make sure there are no cracks. My friend Polymomo T also did a video with an ice cream bezel, and his turned out so nice. And I'm going to link his video down below, or up in the cards above, so you can check it out, because this is just going to be a test piece. It's not going to be anything fancy. Now, I was going to use the clear sepia for the cone, but it's a little more yellow than I like, so I think I'm going to try to mix it with the white a little bit. I also hope I'm going to have enough resin. 4 grams is not much. For the ice cream part, I'm going to be using the milky green and milky pink, kind of like strawberry and mint. I'm just going to be very simple here and do single colors. I'm not going to do any mixing or adding glitter or anything. Looking at it like this, the colors are really pretty. I'm going to take my lighter and pop the bubbles. At this point, the surface looks super smooth, so I'm going to pop it into the UV lamp and see if any little bubbles pop up, because I noticed one did here, even though I went over the resin with a lighter before, so let's see. My piece is back from the UV lamp, and I think you can see that there are tiny little bubbles here, but I find that that happens with pigmented resin of any sort, so you just need to dome it with a little bit of clear resin and it'll be good. Also, I'm going to assume the back is going to be sticky because it's not translucent. Yeah, you can see the stickiness there. So I'm going to flip this over, pop it into the UV lamp again, and then we shall dome this piece. I'm going to go ahead and use my usual UV resin from Kiyohara and give it a nice doming on the back, and then we'll do the front. Gonna pop this in the UV lamp and I'll be right back. While we wait for that to cure, I'm going to use my stars that I got from Sedia, a different dollar store, and use the clear resin, but this time I think I'm going to mix in a little bit of glitter and spice things up. Here we have some of the blue resin, and you know what, I'm going to use the fine glitter and I'm going to mix chunky glitter in later. You guys may know that I love glitter. Ooh, I wonder if I can make kind of a galaxy. The pink and blue. Let's go for it. Okay, the blue is going to be the main here, so I'm going to go ahead and drop some of this in. That is not enough resin at all. Let's add some pink and see what happens. Also, this resin is very runny, which doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, it's just a little hard to handle. Maybe we should mix a little bit of blue into the pink here. That'll help a bit. That's kind of a purple. Yeah, there we go. That's actually pretty. Very blue purple. Just gonna dab this in here. Get some of this on the pink maybe. That's actually a really pretty purple. This is definitely not the best piece I've ever made, but it's definitely not the worst. Okay, into the UV lamp you go. Here are all the pieces domed and complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This piece gives me little twin stars vibes. What do you guys think? Here it is on a white background, and that brings the color out a lot more. Can you see it there without a glare? I actually really like the simple style. I tend to put glitter and rhinestones and stuff in everything, but I don't hate it. Here is the piece that I did glitter up. I used the clear, let's see, pink and blue. It turned out really nice. Oh, a lot of glitter, maybe a little too much glitter, but the colors turned out well. I think here it is on white. You can see the galaxy effect, if you would call it that. Pinks, purples, and blues. I like that. And finally, this was the leftover purple mixed with white. It didn't end up that well, but if I end up making this into a charm, I can attach this to it and it'll be a little pair. As far as UV resin goes, they all seem to cure pretty nicely. Sticky residue is a little bit of a problem, but like I said, you can just wipe it off with an alcohol wipe or a little bit of nail polish remover. And it looks like I have a little bit of resin left, a lot of the milky blue because I didn't use as much. So you can get a few pieces out of these, and if you're new to resin, it's definitely a good way to get started. You can test out the different colors and see if you like it. And if you're just doing a little project and don't need a whole bottle like this, I definitely say go for the Daiso UV resin. They also have clear resin, soft resin, hard resin, a lot of different types. So let me know if you like this video, and if I missed any points and you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below and I will reply to them. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!